Hello, this is Karen from Find Your Path Mission, and one of the first things we wanted to do when we moved to Mexico to create a refuge for abandoned youth was to build a ropes course. And the reason for that was that I worked at a ropes course and my daughter did as well. And we just saw incredible changes happen to people in just a couple of hours. It was just so neat to see. There was so many different kinds of groups, right? There were church groups and school groups and sports groups and addiction recovery groups and family groups. And everybody always came away with just really important insights about the next steps they needed to take in their life and what they could improve, what they were good at, and just more confidence in being willing to try hard things. And so I was so impressed by that I knew when we create this refuge, I want to have that be a huge part of our program. And Benjamin Allen, whom we worked for and who builds a lot of ropes courses, said that he would come out and do it at no cost. He just charged us for the materials. He drove out here from Utah, and it's a really long drive, and just created this for us because he's a really good man. And he also believes in the power of ropes courses for changing people. And so I wanted to do a little before and after video because we haven't been here for 6 months, and so a lot of the course needs a lot of maintenance, and so a lot of dead branches, stuff that was left that wasn't cleaned up before we left, and maintenance on the wood, because the wood we used initially, we built it a couple years ago, and it's starting to get rotted. We needed to use harder wood, but we didn't know that at the time. And so the wood, it's not like it doesn't affect the safety because it's the cables that are attached to the trees that keep you safe, that you're attached to. So even if like a platform falls, you're not going to fall. So that's not so much for safety reasons, but just for, well, it just feels nicer to be on something that's not wobbly. And so I'm going to show you where it's at right now. Here are some of the things we've been working on today. If you can see over there past the trees, there's a big rock pile. Josh and I have been using the wheelbarrow and bringing it out here to create these paths that take you to the low course activities. We have 8 low course activities, and they're for building teamwork, for creating unity as a group and learning how to work together. We have a group coming today. I think I'm going to be doing this activity with them. This is called Shark Islands. They have to figure out how to get from that platform to that one over there using only the rope and whatever they happen to be wearing or have with them. And we have a palapa over there that we want to raise funds for so that you finish the floor, have a bathroom and a little kitchen over there. And I'm going to show you the platforms. This is the stuff that we really need to work on. We just redid that ladder. Now that's new, but you can see the old ladder behind it that we've got to take down. And this bridge, if you can see it up there, it's a hanging bridge. Those wooden things also are getting a little bit weak. And it doesn't matter because the cable above it is what actually holds you up. You don't actually need, even if those things fall, you're going to still be safe because you're held up by the harness that's attached to the cable above the wood. But still, it doesn't feel nice to be walking in something that feels so wobbly. We're going to be replacing those, and each of those platforms, that's the Leap of Faith platform at the top there. And so that's something you jump off of, but it's also getting a little wobbly. And this is the bottom of the zip line platforms down there. We're going to be replacing those and all of these. And then this ladder, he just barely took down, and so we're going to be replacing it. You can see that it's like half a ladder right now. But this is one of the newer platforms. He's just working on it. It's only about halfway done, and it's got things sticking out that are obviously not going to be there later, but that's going to be something that is replaced, as well as that platform over there. I wanted to do a little before video because it'll be fun to see the progress and how things go here. And we have a training meeting that Benjamin is coming out to do for those who are going to be working for us, and he's going to do an inspection on the ropes course to make sure it's safe because it's supposed to be done once a year. And so I'm super grateful for him. He's done it the last 2 years, again, no cost to us, just because he's a very good man. And so we want to have it ready before he gets here. And then I'll just show you videos of the training and of the progress as it goes. It'll be fun to see how it changes.